In a data analytical system, unparsed and difficult to understand data are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated data scientists who extrapolate these tedious data sets are members of an elite squad known as the Special Data Unit. These are their stories.
So we're here at Data Mifflin. We just landed our first big fish. This woman investor named Hannah Nevada, and she's looking for some Airbnb investments in New York. Natalia recently gave me a pretty good promotion, so I'm doing my best, and it seems to be going pretty well.
No! My Tableau, Julian!
Yep, pretty well.
Alright, hello team. You guys all know why we're here. We have our big client, Hannah Nevada, that is coming from Boca Raton, Florida. So she's not very accustomed to New York City and is looking to invest. Mohammed, with that in mind, what can you do in terms of crime because she wants a safe investment?
Awesome. So what we can do is take a look at the NYC crime data and pinpoint all the arrest dates against the active Airbnb sites to find out which neighborhoods actually are safer.
That sounds really great. Julian, stay with me.
Sorry, I'm focused.
Alright, Julian. We already narrowed it down to Brooklyn and Manhattan based on popularity, revenue, and the property type. So thinking in terms of real estate and any other little extra things you can add, what do you think you can add? What can you do?
Well, I can go ahead and cross-reference the highest rated Airbnb amenities and find out what they all have in common. And then I can also reference how many stays they each have and correlate that with the highest average rating to find the most popular amenities. Also, I can find some real-life examples of some current properties on the market that actually will fit her needs more accurately.
Alright, Kelly, you're definitely going to have to help Julian with his part, but you're great in everything you do. So what can you add?
Gotcha. So I can narrow down the highest revenue properties by type and size.
Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, Data Mifflin. Everyone understands their assignment?
Got it.
Hello, Miss Nevada. Just 1 second. Hi, Miss Nevada. I know you're very busy. My analysts are ready to present you with their findings. They're going to be really quick and to the point. I'm going to start off by giving you a big picture of what we will be digging deeper on and then on how we narrowed our findings. The dashboard focuses on the top 10 performing neighborhoods in Brooklyn and Manhattan. The outer ring corresponds with revenue in each of those neighborhoods. Crime Analytics highlights crimes and revenue in the neighborhoods with the most potential return on investment, Bedford and Williamsburg. Narrowing down to specifics, it was determined property type and size would increase value. Determining marketability, the amenities that were most popular were displayed. In New York City, there are 5 boroughs: Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, and Staten Island. The data showed that Manhattan and Brooklyn surpassed the rest. This Sankey diagram is illustrating the top 10 neighborhoods and their performance by revenue. Below, the bar graph shows the amount of stays in those neighborhoods. Within Manhattan and Brooklyn, we conducted further analysis on specific neighborhoods. As you can see, Hell's Kitchen, Harlem, Williamsburg, and Bedford are the top performers both with revenue and stays. I will hand things over to our direct asset synergist, Kelly.
Hi, Ms. Nevada. Regarding property size, this shape chart shows the number of bedrooms on the x-axis and the average lifetime revenue for the period analyzed on the y-axis. The size of the shape correlates to the average lifetime revenue, and the color correlates to the number of bathrooms. We can clearly see from the size and placement that properties with 5 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms warrant the highest lifetime revenue at an average of about $16,000 and $600 per night. The second highest grossing property is a 4-bedroom and 1.5 bathroom at $13,000 average lifetime revenue and $380 per night.
Julian, our senior team's facilitator, has additional information that will help strengthen your investment decision.
Hi, Miss Nevada.
Within this word cloud, we compiled amenities that are competitive in the market right now. When you hover over an amenity, it shows the amount of Airbnb properties within Brooklyn and Manhattan that provide that amenity. As you can see, the wireless internet is the most popular one amongst all the Airbnb's properties nearby. Through thorough analysis of Airbnb's marketing in the best performing boroughs, Brooklyn and Manhattan, we were able to identify the amenities that increase the marketability of a listing. Within this word cloud, we compiled the amenities that are competitive in the market right now. When you hover over a specific amenity, it shows the amount of Airbnb properties within Brooklyn and Manhattan that provide that amenity. As you can see, what is most attractive to visitors is wireless internet, heater, a kitchen, TV, and dryer.
Mohammed, our Principal Criminal Accountability Specialist, is going to share his insights now.
Good evening, Miss Nevada. After determining our key performance indicator as revenue, we cross-referenced the NYC crime database to find any crimes co-located with Airbnb offerings between 2015 and 2017. Misdemeanors and minor offenses like jumping the turnstile for the subway and public intoxication were ignored. The remaining crimes were plotted against average price and crime occurrence. As the various crime analytics play out, a few crimes immediately stand out. These revenues were 10 to the third higher in magnitude for crimes of assault 3, dangerous weapons, dangerous drugs, and felony assault. These four became the KPI for crime, with dangerous drugs selected as the most common of the high revenue neighborhoods. Once we were able to determine the crimes and neighborhoods that were of interest, we used the geolocation of arrest dates for these high value crimes cross-referenced with Airbnb rentals to create a heat map. What we found were definite areas of high revenue and low occurrence of those particular crimes. The correlation being that since those crimes occurred with properties that produce the most revenue, offerings can avoid the highest concentrations of those crimes and still gain the benefits of the trend. The final recommendations are properties in Bedford on Hancock Street and Myrtle Avenue, and Williamsburg between Kent Avenue and 11th Street.
With the four neighborhoods we narrowed it down to, I created a sampling of the market. This will allow you to view Zillow options in those neighborhoods that fit our recommendations, their amenities, and their surroundings. This will help you also gauge current market prices. If we open up the Harlem icon, it will link us to the Zillow page. This Zillow page is actually very interesting because the property has a 3-bedroom and about 1,500 square feet. The next neighborhood we're looking at is Hell's Kitchen. If you open up the link, you're going to see this is in the middle price range. So there's a little bit of everything from your recommendation. This is a 1-bedroom studio that can also be useful in the Airbnb within this area. As we continue on to Williamsburg, you'll find that this one is in the upper of the higher end of the price range, but it's available for immediate occupancy. It is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. And as we continue on and conclude with Bedford-Stuyvesant, we find a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment right in the middle of the price range for $569.
Wait. So you are telling me you evaluated the best 2 boroughs out of how many? 5? And then you determined the top 10 highest grossing neighborhoods and cross-referenced those with revenue, property size, amenities, and crime? So Manhattan and Brooklyn have the highest revenue, and the highest revenue property type is 5 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And oh my god, I need Wi-Fi for me and my peeps, Insta, heating, and a kitchen for my Keurig. You were able to narrow it down to the areas in Bedford and Williamsburg with the least violent crime zones and still maximize revenue. And the properties you showed me would be like the most lit properties available right now. Oh my god, I can't even.
Sounds great, Ms. Nevada. We will send you our complete proposal package for your further review. If there's anything else that we can assist you with, please feel free to reach out. We're going to have Julian check in with you in 5 days to help you with the next steps in finalizing your investment. Thanks again.